Recent technological advancement made it cheaper and easier to extend interaction into three-dimensional space directly above or in front of a multi-touch surface. In our paper, we explore this interaction by focusing specifically on item selection in that space. We developed a novel technique that allows us to detect the shape and height of hands above a diffused surface illumination device. We used this device to conduct two studies that gave us more insight into selection techniques in the hover space. The purpose of the first study was to elicit people's expectations of how objects should be selected above a multi-touch surface. We presented the participants of the study with 4 different types of targets that could be acquired by moving a hand above them on an interactive table. The 4 types of targets were a bar with a target region, a circle with a target ring, a button that is acquired in mid-air, and a menu with different targets at different heights above the table. We asked the participants to come up with the best possible gesture to select each target using either one or both hands, without worrying whether or not the system could recognize the gesture. After classifying the resultant gestures, we found that there were several gestures that were performed more often than the others. In single-handed gestures, grab was performed most often, and push with a finger was the runner-up. The two-handed gestures that were performed most often were offhand tap and grab. We designed the second experiment to determine how fast and accurately these gestures can be performed and how easy it is for a computer to recognize each gesture. We presented the participants of the study with a target and a cursor that represented the location of their hand above the surface. We asked the participants to acquire the target by moving their hand to a certain position above the screen. Then the participants were asked to perform one of 4 gestures: dwell, push, tap, and offhand tap. Participants were able to select using the tap gesture faster and more accurately than when using the other selection techniques. In addition, this selection technique can be reliably recognized by our software. We also developed a sample application that uses the tap method of selection. Hover Paint allows people to paint on a multi-touch surface using their fingers. Interactions in hover space allow fast and easy selection of color and brush size, as well as smooth transition between painting mode and selection mode. Pull your hand up sharply to bring up the color wheel. The horizontal position of a hand picks the color, and the height of the hand controls the size of the brush. To select, move your hand down quickly and tap the surface with a finger. Then simply use your fingers to paint.